Simplify. Here we are, almost halfway through February. Time is just flying past. I am Cove Johnson. I'm a Christian women's life coach and have a passion to help women get unstuck, get unoverwhelmed, learn to live in the peace and the calling that God has for them. And really since the beginning of the year, and I'm just finally kind of getting around to it, have been wanting to talk about simplifying, because I feel like the Lord is just impressing on me that, hi Casey, life gets so busy. There's so many options of things that we can do that we need to be super intentional about. Hi Lisa, super intentional about how we use our time. And in the process of trying to build a business, of course, everybody has ideas and suggestions of all the things you need to do. And so you could work like 3 full-time jobs trying to have a business that's supposed to give you freedom or whatever. And like part of why I'm doing coaching is definitely to build a business and create an income for the dreams that my husband and I have and what we feel we're called to. But always more important to me is my kids. And I have one that's 3. And so she still needs lots of time and attention. And even my 3 young adults, like I want to be available for them when I can be. And if I'm trying to do all the things that all the experts say I need to do, it doesn't work, and it's not me. And I think the same is true with anything. It doesn't matter if you're trying to build a business, if you're just trying to be a good mom, if you're trying to work and be a good wife and a good mom, and like whatever it is, the world has plenty of ideas for what that looks like and all the things you need to do. And I think the enemy is always there whispering at the things that you're the worst at, kind of trying to make those seem like those are the highest priority of what you really need to do to be a good mom or be a successful coach or be a good employee or whatever it is that you're going after. And then there's the still quiet voice of the Lord going, be still, simplify, be intentional, just listen. And so I think I probably haven't come on and talked about this yet, even though I feel like the Lord has been talking to me about it for a while, because, hi Meg, because I haven't been doing it. Like I keep trying and I keep spinning my wheels, and realizing part of why I'm spinning my wheels is because that means I have to let go of my expectations. My husband's been in a position where he would really like to change what he's doing for income, and we have an unfinished house and an unfinished shop that, ultimately the shop would be for him to be creating an income out of, but we have to finish it or at least, get some stuff done so that he could start doing that. But for him to be able to do that, then we need more income, which of course I look like, well, I have a business. I should be able to, do this income wise. And we're trying to get out of debt and just things. But so like I have put this pressure on myself to create more money. And since it's not working like I thought it would, then I think I've been allowing the voices to tell me like, well, then that just means you need to do more, rather than listening to the Father's voice that's saying, no, you need to be still. You need to trust me. You need to wait. And so I haven't been intentionally telling him no, but with my actions, I've been telling him no. And so that just, and maybe I'm finally getting to this today, because yesterday we had a beautiful message, and I will put the link to listen to the replay of this message in the comments, because we had an absolutely beautiful message about repentance yesterday, and how it's not only saying I'm sorry, what I did was wrong, it's changing to walk a new way. And so like maybe since the beginning of the year, I've been walking, well, probably not since the beginning of the year, because I started with a launch and I knew it was going to be busy, but coming out of that going, what does life look like now? Wanting to simplify, but not quite being ready to surrender how I thought it should look, I guess. And so just in that repenting, going, okay, it's not just going, what I was doing was wrong, but it's going, now I'm going to walk differently because now I see things differently. And that the Father's invitation to repentance is always to highlight there's this thing that's in the way, that's in between you and me. It's interfering with our relationship, and I want to move it so that you can see me more clearly. And so yeah, I'm in the process of simplifying and praying, God, what does that look like? And how do I be effective? And how do I really serve the women that I want to serve and that He's calling me to serve, at the same time that I really serve my family in the way that I want to serve my family? Because unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, it's easier for me to show up for you guys than to show up for my family a lot of times, especially when it's a 2-year-old that wants to play Candyland again, or wants me to, sit and color. Like, I just playing imaginary games. Like, I have a horrible time like playing house or having a tea party. It's hard, and it's much easier to come and feel like I'm being productive for reasons I'm still working on, but that's not how I want to be. I want her to feel like she's the most important thing in the world to me, because she is. Anyway, not sure where I went off on that, but just simplify and be intentional. What is God actually asking you to do that only you can do? Because everything else probably doesn't really matter. So, Lisa, yeah, so much easier some days. Yeah, show up online where you get good feedback and encouragement instead of showing up for your family that is like, you made that for dinner again, which really my family doesn't do that to me. It's more, I don't know, I feel bored, inadequate, like I'm never going to do it right, and like I'm never going to do this right either, but you guys are nice. I don't know. But anyway, it just shows that as a coach, I don't have it all figured out, but I am really good at helping others figure out where they're at, which is why I have coaches in my life too. So I can be like, hey, what's going on here? Why am I doing this to myself? So bless you guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, let me know if there's things you have questions about, things you'd like me to talk about on these Monday videos. And for the sake of, helping me in my simplifying journey, what is it that I do that is most helpful to you? Is it the videos? Is it emails? Is it posts on Facebook? I really, I guess, have a sense of feeling like a lot of what I'm posting is just adding to the noise, and I don't want to add to the noise, and I don't want to have a schedule I can't keep up with. So just bless you to hear the Father's voice of how He wants you to be intentional and where He wants you to simplify. Have a great week.